can hear that. All right. Anyways,
Forgive Eugene.
yeah, right. You were there the first day when we were trying to film. Walk. No, not walk.
Oh my god. All right, just walk.
What is it?
Camera. Christian. I wasn't trained.
Which one is that?
That was so. What happened was.
Camera.
Fuck you. All right. Yeah, I have a name. No, that was my very first filming thing for school, where we had to like film some short. Or
So
the Chilla looked like a it was so long ago. Chilla looked like a murderer or something, or you look like he's gonna get murdered.
Wow.
Point is, I just had a shot of like them walking into it, so I had like a shot of their foot walking into the door frame. I thought super easy, just angle it there, walk and let me record. He literally kept not following my direction of like, all right, walk. Like it just did not working, and he just kept walking when I wasn't filming, and he did that like 5 times. Which is why it was hilarious.
Christian wouldn't say action. I would just say.
No, you took
I would
action.
just go.
You
Christian would just be like, okay.
Well,
And I'd be
Christian
like,
would
alright.
because whenever he had to do the reshoot, you know, he's got to set up his camera again.
Yeah.
So he'd be like, no, let's do it again. So while he's setting up, Reach is already, he's like, wait, just when I say.
I didn't follow action. There was no action.
Because he kept walking.
Yeah, dude.
That was so long ago.
I know, right?
How long ago was
Yeah,
that?
it was long. Remember, which you guys remember the one I think I was doing for
I was
you?
maybe 24.
But I say
Yeah.
when we had a video for Nicole.
Oh, maybe it was 25.
Yeah.
No, I mean not 25. 15.
Remember I asked you guys to help me with the Christmas
2015?
video?
Yeah,
That's
like,
right.
no.
Yeah. I had to
It
spit
was
on the
before
window.
I was 25, I think.
Damn, so maybe it was 2014.
Was that long ago?
Yeah. This when Lynch was living upstairs.
Yeah.
Lynch was living upstairs. He had a crazy vibe in that video because apparently he was waking up.
Oh yeah!
And somebody was coming to his house.
Look,
I'm like,
I was working on how to capture stuff, the storytelling aspect.
we were basically breaking it. And everything.
Yeah.
It was B&E. It was B&E action for sure. B&E.
I didn't have them unlocked. It was just.
Yeah, we just like, we just opened.
I
We
mean,
walked
Lynch
in
could have
that
technically
bitch.
shot us, and
Yeah.
you know he would have had it right.
Yeah, the other video was that. What was it? We went to where we recorded some action scene.
That was my solo episode.
That's the one I remember.
That is the one. But remember, I had you, Nicole, eat like some old ass cookies I made for the shot for Christmas.
So,
Yeah, because I had to have a happy couple for like this Christmas thing.
Oh, that's right.
And it was like a random like impromptu project they asked me to do. I was like, you know what, fine, I'll take the challenge, I'll do it.
That's
That was
right,
one where I
that's
asked you guys to help me. I spit on the window to get some dirt on it. Remember, there was like, I was like, dude, the window looks too clear. I was like, oh my god, I don't have water. So I just put some
I
dirt.
don't remember you doing that.
I did that because you guys kept
I
laughing.
helped you?
Yeah, I think you wanted to help me with like setting up because I didn't need you in the film, but I needed like someone to help me with lighting and shit like that. And we were outside, like we had to get.
I think I remember you guys talking about that one.
Yeah, well, you were in it. You were in the
No,
car.
Wait, no, because you had that was. I thought that was Reggie at once.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Ricci was an often used actor. He was always the best, dude.
Yeah.
In my short story, I wrote Ricci's character to do the exact same thing he always does in real life, and you picked it up too, where you just hang up.
He just hangs up on you.
Like-
Doesn't say bye.
You picked that. You did that today,
That's
and
just-
so did
that's
Ricci.
just
He
what
just
I
says
do.
alright. And
So the thing is, I thought it was hilarious.
My bad.
No, I have no issue with it. I'm used to it from this bitch. but dude, you know what's so hilarious? I thought it'd be a funny thing to us when we saw it. When I actually presented that video to like a couple people, now I do it super cringy. But they always laugh like, dude, that guy was well casted. He was like, I was like, that was.
Okay.
He was like, that was. They were always like, that was a good. That was a. I like what that character did. I was like, well, I don't like what that person does.
Well, you may not like him in real life.
Yeah, I was like, that's a real life. I was like, that's a real life trait, but that's hilarious that you guys actually that they picked that up from that. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. That was fucking hilarious. Random ass strangers were like, dude, this guy's an asshole. I like it.
I never saw the end result of the one we did it though. It's
Yeah, you did. I know. I definitely showed it to you.
Which one was the one that like it was kind of a class competition?
The one where my brother got slapped and we lost the footage.
Oh my god.
Where we did the fake
that
fight
was-
scene there.
that was
There
like-
was one that they actually like posted on or like displayed it on like a special on a channel or something like that.
Oh, no. Well, yeah, but that wasn't all my footage. It was a thing where we all went to an event, we shot it, and then we all put our, like, what we captured into one file, and then we could all access that.
Mm-hmm.
And we just how we edited it was our own thing.
Okay.
So that was my class thing. But I'm trying to think what other one you're talking about because I know we did that.
I remember you told us like, yeah,
Was there also
I won the
a team with-
I won the
with Eddie?
contest, and they're gonna.
Not Eddie.
Was
it Eddie?
Hmm?
Was it Eddie? That was
Oh,
the-
Eddie was
It
the
was
one.
one with
Eddie
Lynch.
was the one where
It was one with Lenchito.
I remember that
It was a most random one. I think you
We're in the
worked
back.
on it and then you lost like all the files
in
or
the back?
something.
That's the first one. That was the very first. Remember the one we did the fight scene back here in the backyard. Remember?
I remember Lynch was in it.
Yeah, he was in it. He was doing a
You were
stupid ass dance.
Yeah.
So that one is hilarious because honestly, I pulled that out of my ass within like technically less than 24 hours. I had to film that video.
It was funny though. Honestly,
That's
like,
what-
you should have approached it like, yeah, this is a comedy sketch.
It wasn't supposed to be. It was a
I
music
know,
video.
but you
It was
should've
like,
said
dude, it was a
this is a
music video of
comedy
a local band doing some weird ass songs. I was like, okay, what the fuck
Oh
is
yeah,
this?
that's
So
what
that
it
was the problem is that we
was.
all had to do a music video, and I was like, all right, for my portion of this video of that team project, I want to do this random ass fight scene just to practice that. Like, it doesn't really matter anyways. Like, okay, we'll do this for the rest of the time, and that was planned out. All that timed out footage got lost.
Yeah.
So that's what sucked. And the funny thing is, when my brother got
Well, there's
slapped
that,
a
huh?
lot for that.
Was that the one that they?
I think so. I don't remember.
I remember you telling us that they're gonna show
Yeah.
your video somewhere.
So, you know what's hilarious is that we are a couple minutes in and we haven't started this technically.
yeah.
But,
I
so,
thought we did start. What are you
well, we
talking
just started
about?
recording and laughing,
Oh, okay.
but I was going to say, I was like, alright.
Oh, this is what we started.
Alright,
We're
so
going
segue in. This is not Dirty Mike and the Boys. That name is retired for now. This is Untitled Podcast for now. If a name will come later when we think of it. I'll have my hosts introduce themselves in whichever order they want to. My name is Christian.
Hi, my name is Rigi Godinez. What's so funny about that, Christian?
I don't know why he was laughing.
I'm sorry.
I was totally fine with it.
It's probably because I.
He started
You know what?
laughing.
Okay, it's probably because I can hear it. It just sounded funny to me with the headphones on.
Okay, so you're gonna be listening.
Yeah.
You're gonna be using. Okay.
Yeah, I'm using it. Guy who just spoke.
Did I see?
There you go.
I'm Chito.
All right, and there you go. That's everyone who's here, and that's episode 1. All right, so the first thing I wanted to talk about, which is super random. I thought of 3 random ass things because I have no real purpose right now. But I do think this is kind of interesting to hear what everyone thinks about it, because everyone knows about this one. So what does everyone actually think about that slap?
What's up?
The very famous one that happened like last
Oh,
week.
with Will and Chris.
Yep. I kind of want to hear what everyone's opinion is on it. I know how I feel. I just kind of thought, you know what? Because I won't care about this in a month. I'm like,
Yeah.
let me ask it. Let me say this while it's hot, kind of.
I'll just say I don't like Will Smith anymore.
Yeah, no, man, it sucks because like this whole time, like Will has like portrayed himself to be this good dude, and it kind of like pretty much
Yeah.
convinced everybody. And not to say that he's not a good dude anymore, but what he did was fucked up.
I think he had a moment.
It was fucked up. I don't know if he's proud of it. I haven't really looked at videos or articles or anything about it, but I feel like from like the little information I know about the guy is he probably feels fucked up.
Yeah.
Well, like when he's after he slaps him when he's walking back, he's like, he's distraught.
Yeah, he had
So
lots.
he was proud of that moment,
Yeah,
but
I mean, he
he's
had-
not proud anymore.
You know what? I bet you it's adrenaline. Like, again, he just walked on stage. He just did something totally not, like, acting, like, real. And then he had a little bit of adrenaline moment. I think I would have, but either way, I think it was a moment he fucked up.
No, I don't know. It was like I felt like it was kind of like a moment of just a weakness or something.
Agreed.
It was something. It was wrong.
Especially
when-
because it was a joke.
When
man.
you're putting out, when there's so much information that's public, and you make it public, you know, sometimes it's hard. You know, you don't. It's a difficult situation.
Yeah, I think, because I thought about it for a bit, because I just would not. I just hated seeing it everywhere. By, like, the next day, I was already sick of hearing about it, because I had already not seen the event, but I was like, damn, all right, they're really blowing this stuff out. And then more footage, more details got released. Yeah, I think Will Smith did definitely had a moment. Like, he fucked up for a second, but I also saw other footage of him at home with, like, Jada. just not even related to this, and it looked like he was not happy, like in that situation. Like it looked like they were easily already had tension. I could tell. So I was like, okay, I can imagine and thinking this of like a normal couple. There's tension at home. They're at an event, and then somebody makes fun of like one of the partners. And since there was already tension and like just imagine there's like behind the scenes fights, I think he blew up there and had a moment. Like I don't think it was. I still don't like not defending him or her. I guess for like reacting because again he laughed at it right away. I noticed that. I was like, oh, he laughed. So I was like, okay, either he's a very good actor like that, or someone, or he just like, okay, now you're pissed. All right, you know what? I'll go do what you want me to do. I'm about to fucking bitch slap this dude. Like I felt. I don't know if that was actually. I just felt like he had a bad moment.
You know,
badly.
There was a lot of mixed emotions after that.
Yeah,
you know,
he apologized. He finally apologized, actually.
With
I
think with everything, people felt about it a certain way, opposite.
Yeah, people were like, "Oh, that's badass." He defended his wife, and then, yeah, I was like, I understand both sides to it. I just personally didn't. Will Smith has a different image in my head now. Like he was a cool guy. I always liked him. He was always played really emotional characters. I think he could be funny. He could be Mike Lowry, and then he could be the guy from Pursuit of Happiness. I'm like, oh shit. So he was a pretty good actor, but yeah, a little bit.
I mean, he's still a good actor.
I agree. That didn't kill his craft. That just kind of killed his personal rep. His PR, if anything, went a little bit down. If he's a brand, he kind of looks down now because his projects got put on hold. Apparently, Netflix.
I just don't understand why he would like just want to slap Chris Rock, like slapping Chris Rock in front of millions.
Yeah, I won't lie.
I don't get it.
You know what, dude?
Maybe.
You think differently at that point. Like when you're that kind of celebrity, you don't do like, oh man, I wonder
maybe
if
he was like, let me make a point.
I'll just buy
let me show
today.
Chris Rock what kind of man I am.
Well,
I don't understand why he would do
it. It
that.
doesn't feel like it's over either.
Well, it's definitely not. Well, it's because it's not because Chris Rock hasn't even officially said anything about it. He said in like a stand-up afterwards, he's like, I am not ready to talk about it. I'm still processing it, but
He wants money.
I will.
He wants money to talk about
Yeah, at
it.
this point, I would capitalize on it too. He kind of honestly was the positive light,
Yeah.
or the positive like. He looks better now on him and bad on them. Well, him, Will Smith, but
Yeah.
like. It made Chris Rock look better, especially honestly with how he like held himself at that moment. I'm like, damn, dude.
Because technically, Chris Rock, if he really wants money, he could sue him.
Yeah,
but
I mean, well,
he doesn't
probably pay too.
But I don't think he really wants to sue Will Smith.
No.
I think he'd rather just talk about the situation and get paid for it.
How are other big name celebrities like taking it? The only other person I heard talk about it was Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
That's the only person I've
But Jim
heard
Carrey
about.
like forces himself on women, so like his
What?
like his
Hold on now.
so like his background into like saying like, oh, Hollywood is really amazing for not amazing, just like amazing, being like surprised that they gave an ovation to Will Smith when he accepted his reward, and how he said Hollywood was disgusting and surprising. But Jim Carrey like has a background of forcing himself on women too, and it's like Jim Carrey, I get it, you want to speak on the subject, but you're not a good person either. So if you're upset that Hollywood is okay with Will Smith, I mean Hollywood's okay with you too. So it's kind of it doesn't make sense.
Well, other actors have come out and said anything. Like I said, I've only heard Jim Carrey say anything. Like,
there was other comedians who said it, but honestly, that whole Jim Carrey thing, I'm like, bro, everyone fucks up.
Yeah,
like everyone fucks up. If you have never fucked up before in your life, then I guess you're free reign to give advice or like give an opinion. But if you have fucked up and people who've known you fucked up at some point in anyone's life are still fucking with you after you fucked up and you know it was like a big one, then you're in the same boat. So it doesn't invalidate your opinion or
That's
make
true.
you a bad person.
No, that's true.
It definitely just means that, hey, we know your shit, so we'll be cautious.
You could have like that, but Jim Carrey's never apologized for that incident either.
Oh, I mean, but that's a whole different thing. It's like when
you don't really know if he's grown up and
I-
understand what he did.
I know. It's more of like, yeah, but that's not this situation. It's something that happened in his past.
No, I'm not saying it compares to the situation.
And that's more like individual.
Yeah, that's individual. Like,
him.
if he fucked up,
This was
him.
at a.
He was
at an
defending it as a
event.
comedian. It's like he was because Jim Carrey is.
I can see he was defended as a comedian.
Yeah, that's what he was
but
doing. He was
it's
like,
really like Jim Carrey. I get what you're saying, but come on, dude. Like
It
it's
just-
really like you should be canceled. You should have been canceled a long time ago too. If you care so much about how you saw Hollywood, it was so disgusting.
Well, he announced he was gonna retire, anyways. Like literally not too long after that. So that might have been him like going to bow out. And to be honest, he's not even very Hollywood, anyways. Like he's not on the news or anything. It's just like, hey, he's on a movie.
He literally just came out with Sonic 2.
That's because it was a movie. That's the job.
That's still Hollywood.
But that's your job. It's like, hey, when you go to work, you're supposed to do this part of your shift. It's part of the thing that's in your job title. When he's acting in a movie, it doesn't end when they
Jim
say.
Carrey has property in L.A. and he is.
So you still have contracts.
An A-list
LA's
actor.
the money pit,
Bro, you
But
have contracts.
so isn't he part of Hollywood then?
I'm not
No, if he just has property,
bro,
and renting it out and selling
there's
it.
rich people
Are
who.
we talking about Jim Carrey now?
I was gonna say, I was like, there's rich people who live in Hollywood.
Richie hates Jim Carrey.
I was gonna say,
Turn
Jim Carrey's amazing.
So
He's
yeah,
an
let's
amazing actor.
let's go back to my question.
Okay,
Who else has said anything?
Honestly, other comedians the same thing. They defended
Okay.
like Jim Carrey, like where he's like he just said it was like it's just not what happens now when a bunch of other comedians on anywhere have to now fear people coming up on stage and slapping them because somebody set like a precedence about it, or I don't know, maybe, or like just show an example, like hey, you don't have to do it. And hilariously, I think Ti actually did that. I think he showed up on stage. I don't know, it was a rapper, and I think he was older. I can't remember, but like he showed up on stage. He didn't hit them. But he like took the mic from their hands, so he like went on stage. Yeah. So I'm like, it's just maybe odd coincidence. Maybe he was gonna do it anyways, like fate. But the thing is, it happened after the whole Will Smith thing. So I'm like,
so maybe now they're getting confident and thinking they can do whatever they want.
Yeah. And the thing is, like I said, it's making a weird issue that I didn't even think would be a thing. I just thought this was gonna be like isolated. You know, this is messed up for like a society thing. But I didn't think it was gonna go into that. And now I understand when Jim Carrey brought that up and like he was like, dude, it's just disgusting. It's like all that. I was like, oh, okay, I understand that views. And yes, I've known about those things about him too. I was like, he's not perfect. But I was like, that makes sense as like human beings. You shouldn't be like in fear your audience is gonna come up and bitch slap you if you say a joke. A lot of people, other comedians also have hosted the Oscars. That British guy from Office, and he said some fucked up shit. That
dude is savage.
Yeah, and he never got slapped once, and he did it for years, and pretty much just.
What is the British guy's name?
I can't remember, but it's the guy from The Office, the original Office.
The original Office in the UK.
Where Steve Carell's person did.
I just hope that in the end
something Gervais.
Ricky Gervais.
Yeah, Ricky Gervais.
Something like that. But yeah, and in the end, I just hope that they can settle this and use this as an example to not act out like that.
Will Smith's been banned for 10 years.
Or maybe...
Was it...
The Academy Awards, correct?
Yeah,
I thought he quit. Or which one was it?
Both happened. He quit first. Like, apparently... I didn't even know he was a part of anything like that.
I don't know how that works.
What was he a part of?
Some academy, the academics.
Oh, that's right.
I just saw something that said he resigned. I was like... That's a okay.
Yeah,
I was
thing?
like, oh, I didn't know it was a thing. So I was like, okay, well, I guess that's kind of cool that you quit your thingy. Okay, that doesn't mean shit to be, I think, really. But I was like, that's good. And he already apologized, tweeted, but he didn't do it that night. He apologized to Chris and the Academy, and he said he'd accept any consequence that comes his way. They were like, all right, we're gonna think about it. It's gonna take a little minute. We're gonna try to come to a solution because he's not just getting away with that. The Academy or the people who did the Oscars, they said that they tried to escort him out right after, and he said no. That's what they said. So it's like it does also seem like whoever does the Oscars is like trying to protect their hey, we didn't just let him do it. Like we didn't just we wanted to do what you guys wanted and kick him out, but he didn't want to go. I'm like, but you guys have security. I was like, you guys have people who could.
Yeah, there has to be.
I was gonna say, I was like, it's
security.
I was like, they're not Superman. They're not legit. Like, dude, they're just anyone else. I'm like, Will Smith ain't no UFC fighter.
Maybe they thought he was Hitchcock.
I don't know. Was it Hancock?
Or yeah, whatever it was.
But I was like, yeah. So I was like, all right. So that seems like they're trying to protect their image a little bit there. But,
I'm sure.
But either way, then they said that they were gonna ban him for 10 years. He can still win an Oscars. He just can't go to any of their events for 10 years.
But according to the Academy, they asked Chris Rock, hey, do you want to press charges? If you press charges, he will be removed. So
he said no.
Chris Rock said no.
Yeah, he
so
said no.
That's why they didn't act on it afterwards.
Well, that doesn't sound like
nice guy.
Yeah, I was like, oh, well, it's also, if you think about it, that's also smart. Like, all right, this dude literally already acted like a child in front of millions. I just have to handle a child in this situation. So like Will Smith accidentally put him in a childish ass situation, but once you realize that right away, and I think Chris Rock did, he has it all. Everything's on his side. He benefits completely now from this. And I was like, damn, he's handling this well. It depends on what he says now, or what he does, but yeah. So, got something to say?
I was just gonna say about I just related to Chris Rock. I just barely saw Grown Ups. It's a good movie.
That's a great movie.
It is actually a
That's a
decent
good
movie.
movie.
It's a
You know,
really good
really?
movie.
It's got some
It's
dumb
funny.
jokes in there.
It's real funny.
You know what's funny? I did see it with the ex, and I still hated it. But I was like, there was one funny thing to me. You know the frat boys? I guess I think it was in one where there was like there's like a team of like high school guys. I think wasn't the werewolf guy from Twilight, Taylor Lautner, in there?
I don't know.
No
You
idea.
just saw Grown Ups, but
Did it have one?
Yeah.
I think he might have been in there.
I
Well,
think he is.
I still need to watch the second one.
there was other adults in there. Or there was other like teenagers or college students in there.
Okay.
And the funny thing is, I knew one of them, and he is like already 45. I know for a fucking fact.
You know him?
Well, not in personally, but like I've seen him in like I've known about his like filmography.
Oh, okay,
Like
okay.
I've seen him in shows when he was like younger, and he was younger, but that was like 12, 13 years ago. And I laughed
said
at
you
this.
know him.
No, sorry.
You
Okay.
personally.
No. Okay, sorry.
You're like,
I
know
knew
him?
the actor, and I was like, bro, are you playing a frat boy? I was like, you're like, I think 50 or 40 something. I was like, that's but he was ripped.
Pulled it off.
He was
It
ripped.
looks
Yeah.
good, then.
I was gonna say, I was like, dude, that's
Pull
what
it off.
happens when you're always like consistently ripped as
Yeah.
shit every year, all year round. I'm like, man, if I had one wish from Shenron, it'd be that anything I ate was healthy for me immediately. Like it was
A full
everything.
benefit.
Yeah, it was like everything I ate, didn't matter how bad it would like just turn into nutritious, like everything I need to fucking be like sculpted.
Does that mean you gotta burn
What
more
did you
calories
just,
then?
well, what did you just say?
No.
Hey, Shenron,
See, dude.
just make me perfect.
No, cause see that's boring. That's boring. I say that's boring.
Okay.
Who wants to be perfect? It's like, hey, give me
Do you
no
know what
flaws.
perfect is?
No.
Exactly, because we've never seen perfect.
Well, then you know what? You waste your Shenron wish on that one.
I've heard the song "Perfect." It's beautiful.
Damn.
That is damn.
Such-
All right. All right.
such
Well,
wisdom.
that was that. That was that topic. I thought that was fun. Second one. Oh shit! Did I forget it? I hope I didn't, because it seems like I did.
Let's just put it to
Remember?
rest. Let's just bury it. Will
Bury it?
Smith is done for the next 10 years.
No, he's not. I'd say he'll be fine by next year, dude. Chris Brown is still making me like he's still perfectly fine, and he.
That's true.
I was like that
Damn.
dude.
You know
it
what?
was
You
a,
are
it was-
right.
It's
Yeah,
a hot
true.
minute
Beat
ago.
the
I'm
shit out of
like,
something.
we
Beat
know
the shit out of
nobody
Rihanna.
ever forgot it. We
That's
just
right.
passed
You
it.
can, yeah.
Hey, and technically,
Maybe onto something.
hey, and your Jim Carrey thing too. I mean, you said that shit, but look at he's still Sonic 2 is out, and
Oh, I know.
that's what I meant. Like, see,
Oh, I know. They just interviewed him.
It's a thing.
It
It's
just takes a little time.
it's a
to get
thing.
back.
Like, but the thing is, you just gotta like I'm pretty sure since everyone's got like their own like PR guy,
Mhm.
they're like, you have to stop fucking up. Because right now the Flash actor who's doing the movies, he's fucking up.
I remember you telling me that.
Dude, that guy's
Yeah,
fucking
doesn't
up.
he have any? He has like
He's
allegation towards
some-
sexual misconduct.
He's just like a drunk
Yeah,
asshole, right?
yeah, and he's gay or bisexual. He's openly like he's super feminine, but like,
probably bisexual.
huh?
He's probably bisexual.
I thought it was bisexual. I remember I was reading up about him, and then somebody was posting that, and I was like, oh, that's right, he is bisexual. I was like, all right, I don't really matter, but I was just wondering, I just forgot that because I only see him play like straight characters.
Who said it mattered, Christian? Nobody said it mattered.
Oh, actually, speaking of that on subject, I did find out something interesting. You guys remember Batman the animated series?
Yeah,
The
the first
OG
one?
one?
Yep.
Yeah.
The OG one. So you remember the voice actor,
Yes.
Kevin
Yeah.
Conroy?
Yes.
I found out this week he's gay.
Oh,
Oh,
I had
interesting.
no. I said the same thing. I was like, interesting. And then I looked it up, and it was like an article also saying like a lot of his fans didn't know that he's been actually openly gay for years. So
Yeah, no. I would have
No.
never guessed.
neither. I mean, I don't ever guess if anyone's gay or straight at this point.
Right.
I just by default I assume the vanilla one, which is man, girl, girl, man. But if I find out it's girl, girl, or man, man, or
Mhm.
all of them, I'm like, oh, okay, it's cool too. But yeah, I just thought default. But that's hilarious. I had no idea. I was like, oh.
Yeah, that is.
That is an interesting little fact I didn't know.
It doesn't change anything,
Nope.
you know. He's
Not a thing. That's why I just laughed.
Still the shit.
he's really good at what he does.
Hell
and
yeah.
I'll just be so sad when he's
You
gonna
know.
when he retires, because I'll miss it.
Yeah.
He sounds more like Batman now that he's older. Like
Oh,
this
yeah.
guy.
I can imagine, like, you know, just that extra
Mm-hmm.
But-
grogginess.
I just kind of wish I wish it was the same way for Joker, because I think that he sounds a little bit too groggy when I heard him like the Arkham City games. Because then when I watched like Mask of the Phantasm, Mark Hamill,
Yeah.
oh, that was prime.
Man.
I just watched the Mask of the Phantasm like last month. Bro, when you blast that shit up on music and just how the orchestra, like, it was so good.
I still haven't seen that one.
No?
No.
Oh,
I have
dude.
to.
Hey,
I love those animated movies.
Hey,
too.
one day, I'm totally like I'd be down to like, hang out and watch that movie.
One I wouldn't mind seeing is the Superman one, the Superman animated series. It was when Batman got
Yeah.
revamped into Batman and Robin, I want to say.
Yeah, no, I think at that point they canceled actually the animated show, from what I understand in history, or like something I saw. Then the Superman show continued. They brought that Batman to that show,
Mm-hmm.
and then since people liked him again, they brought back the animated series, and it started looking different. And then they introduced a Robin there.
Well, they introduced Superman and Flash technically too.
Oh yeah, yeah, because then that one ended up.
Batman?
Yeah, because that.
Superman or Flash came to Superman and wanted to race Superman, and they raced around the world.
In which show?
It was in a Superman show, and that was a really good episode.
The one when we were kids?
Yeah. Yep.
Mhm.
Oh, that actually grew into the
That
Justice
grew-
League.
Yep.
That is technically.
That's right, it did turn into Justice League.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Oh,
That's
had,
right.
That had a continuity. Oh shit, I
Mhm.
forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that too.
You're welcome.
Damn. Yeah, that's
Welcome, Christian.
that is. You know what? I
Welcome.
haven't watched.
And that show was
Enjoy
the
this
shit
gift
too.
of mine.
That universe is really
Justice
cool.
League was the shit too.
It was
man.
good.
I remember
Yeah.
that.
It stretches into Batman Beyond.
Yup.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Damn.
And Static Shock.
They show Superman when
Static
they're
Shock needs to come
older.
back.
Static Shock?
Yeah.
Static
was
Shock.
part of that universe
Justice
too?
League
Mhm.
Yup.
They have cameos.
That's right, they
They
did have
did.
cameos.
Yup, they did.
Later in the series, right?
Yeah.
I don't
In the
remember.
later
Yeah,
in
I
the-
just saw it
it
at
was
some
it was
point.
later in Static Shock. Yeah.
It wasn't the like first
No.
season or two.
Man, they really need to bring that guy back.
Teen Titans was around there too at the same time.
Yeah, but
And
they-
it was its own thing, but it was still good.
Yeah, it was great. It
That was
great.
that was in
so good.
our later.
Yeah, I think that was like 2005 to like maybe 9. I
Slade
feel.
Wilson was the main bad guy in that
Dude,
one, by
they
the way.
Yeah.
Ron
Slade
Perlman.
Wilson.
Oh, that was what is it? Yeah, it was Hellboy. That guy's voice is.
Mhm.
He's got a skip.
Yeah,
I've always wanted him to play the
got a-
Joker.
yeah, he's got a really good voice.
In one of the animated DC movies, I would love for him to play the Joker and just see how he would do it.
Mhm.
He'd probably do it like an anime, yeah. Like an
He-
animation, he'd do it really good.
He
I
did
feel.
the bad guy for Afro Samurai, the first show. He was
Really?
The,
Wow.
That like that.
I forgot about that show.
Number
too.
one.
That's a
Like,
good
he's
one,
so
too.
fucking creepy. I was like, you want to come kill your pappy?
Afro Samurai was a really good anime.
Dude, Samuel Jackson.
Yeah.
I wish I
That was
want
that was
him to-
really
Such
good
a good
anime.
job.
I
that
want
one.
him and Mark Hamill to do like an anime something, like fight each other.
Dude,
Pretty mashed up.
going off a tangent again, but I just saw Coach Carter. Do you guys? I know you guys.
Oh,
It's a good movie.
It's like a '90s movie, right?
20s. It's a good movie.
You are giving us random suggestions.
That is such a good movie. But I was just so struck. That, you guys have to watch Coach Carter.
Hey, Coach Carter.
Put that on the list.
Is it a
Wow.
Disney movie?
It's an MTV movie.
Yeah.
Was it really?
I don't know if it's a Disney movie.
No,
I have
there
no
I've
is-
idea.
never seen it.
Because I meant like
He was telling me about it yesterday.
Remembering the Titans. I thought that I didn't know that was a Disney movie with Denzel Washington. I think that's why I was like, oh, was it one of those early Disney movies that they made? Oh no, it was just something.
No idea.
What up on the tangent?
I don't even remember what the fuck I asked.
You didn't have the topic, really.
Oh, I didn't. Damn. Well, this is one I was gonna. This is one for sure I knew I was gonna do, but I was gonna do it at the end. So now I'll just skip over my second one. All right, this is gonna be impromptu, but you can have one superpower.
Wait. Oh, so I'm sorry, sir.
Let me just give the full rule. Yeah. One superpower, but you have to think of your kryptonite, and it has to be good. Like it can't be.
I have to create my own kryptonite?
Yeah, you have to create your like
No.
what fucks you up. Because again, it can be whatever superpower it is, but you have to have a equally good weakness. It's got to be like, oh, I'm all powerful. Well, you got to figure out like only from like 3 to 7. like some stupid shit. Like that is interesting. In those 3 hours or like 4 hours, yeah, you're
4 hours.
yeah. But you hear, like, see, like that's like a kryptonite. That's bullshit, real quickly one. But then, so we're gonna ask that. So go, Regi.
Flight and my kryptonite is, it all depends on my recovery, how much I can recover to gain access to flight again.
What? No, that.
What? Flight?
I don't know. I got the flight, but what that
Recovery? Like sleep? Health? Meditation?
Oh, so you have to be healthy in order to fly.
Yeah, in order to fly.
Okay.
Oh, so you can't have like cheeseburgers and stuff?
No, not that. It's just like
That's a terrible
To be honest, this just sounds like a normal person with flight powers dealing with like I don't know, a normal life.
telling us what our superpowers could be, and then judging us on our kryptonite.
Yeah,
wow.
because
You
I
know
said
what,
your kryptonite
Christian?
has to be just as good as.
What is your superpower then?
No,
and your
fool.
kryptonite.
Okay, I gave you a fake one immediately as an example that worked right away.
Why are you mad?
It's not bad. You didn't ask.
Give us
What is it?
give us an answer.
All right. Let's see. All right, this is one for a character I wrote when I was a little kid, so I'm just gonna use it. So I can make my I think I wrote that story a while back. I can make my heart rate go up, which is weird, but it actually just like gives me a bunch of adrenaline, which just makes pretty much everything work better, like punching or like physical strength in general. Even my thinking process, I'm able to like think faster and more.
Okay.
Only problem is that I can only do that so much. And if I ever go too far in a day in general, I can always just like literally kill myself.
Okay.
That so like if I don't control it, and again it's me fucking with my heart, dead. So the issue is when I use it, if I use it like small amounts or something like give me a little boost, yeah, I'm fine. But like if I ever push it, and probably when I get older, that limit of where I could push it goes down, because my body gets weaker over time. So I can die sooner. But again, it's like you're just overall enhanced. There you go. See, look at that.
Oh, so you basically can go ultra instinct.
Essentially,
Whenever
but
you
yeah.
want.
He has a limit though.
But you have a limit.
There is a
Alright.
definite limit. If
Okay, so you just pulled one that you made up, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we're doing that.
I mean, I didn't give you this topic beforehand, so you have to make it up.
It's whatever superpower
Yeah.
you want. Cause
Whatever.
Whatever you want to do, you can make it up right now.
Yeah, do it.
Just
I just make sounds.
I
That-
create
Alright, what
music.
is it?
I create music.
Do you want me to go first?
Just
Or you?
nobody makes
Nah,
it.
I'll go. I see. I think if it's only gonna be for 4 hours, dang, right?
Well, no. Okay, that was my example.
That was an example.
That was an
Oh,
example.
okay.
It's just like
Oh,
that's how you
perfect.
get it.
It's your
Okay.
own universe.
Yeah, your thing. Yeah.
You know, I think it would have to be something like weather control. You know,
Like
Like-
That's
Storm?
yeah,
Mhm,
dude. she's-
Storm. I love
That's
that
scary.
character.
That
She's
is fucking
awesome.
terrifying.
Dude, you know what's funny?
Wow.
No,
That was kind of
that's a good
that was
one.
kind of a good one.
That's a
Yeah,
good
That's
one.
no,
Like,
she's
that
like
control weather,
she's
like,
like
oh,
Omega level,
That's
dude.
so underrated. I keep forgetting about her,
she
dude.
is
That-
awesome.
Right, man. They only bring her in for the big guys.
Dude,
So-
yeah.
so
okay. Oh, what's the weakness?
You
Sorry.
would
Yeah,
would just
what's your
want to
weakness?
be
The weakness?
have Storm's
Yeah.
powers, or you want to just control weather?
I want to have.
Isn't-
I mean,
wait,
it's,
isn't
it's the
that
same.
Storm
Like I
powers?
want to control what she
Storm can
controls.
fly. Storm
Yeah,
can...
I want to do that.
Okay, fine. So you want
Um,
Storm's powers. Okay,
okay.
fine.
Yeah.
Okay, Storm's powers.
That would
okay.
be a good.
Hell,
That would be a
man.
good
She
odds
does fly.
right away.
Yeah.
She does everything.
Dude, she's so
Throws
fat.
lightning. She controls. She makes everything super cold. I think she makes everything
does
super
she-
hot.
You know
I was
what's-
gonna say, I think she throws fireballs.
She has
too,
lightning.
no?
So do you want to know what's sick?
Hmm.
When she goes to another planet,
Yeah.
she can control the weather there too.
That's awesome.
Really?
Yup.
That's real cool.
That's why she's now
Wow.
like I saw a video about it, like a background about her, and I was like, this woman is a monster.
So she must just have like a giant aura or
Bro,
something.
she can just manipulate everything, and then sometimes the weathers over there are like even bigger. Like her powers are fucking broken.
Hell yeah, it's all gas.
Dude, and she
shit
also
up there.
became like the Queen Wakanda at one point too. She married
Really?
T'Challa, so technically she became
She's
bad.
badass.
She's badass. Okay, but what's your weakness? It's gotta be equally as strong.
Equally as strong.
Like you know, I just said my thing. I can always die. Like at any point, if I go to a
paralyze you.
yeah, fuck me up or something like that. It's got to be a good weakness where I'm like, okay, yeah, so it's all right. That I can see it. That sucks.
I guess. All right. Then if I can do it this way, if it counts, like I'll use them as like better. Like instead of like me producing the powers, then I'll make them into amulets. You know, amulets you can break off, so they're more like
okay.
armor.
Okay, that's good.
You know, that's
good.
what I would do.
So without it, you're
So without it, I'm mildly fit, but I say,
badass.
You know what? Just now because I like that story. It's like such a comic. I'm like wondering if like so if
because I
I
can
were to
like,
steal
I don't
it,
know.
could I do that?
That's a little background. Then.
I was like,
Yeah,
I was like,
you can steal it, baby.
well, I'm thinking of was it Shang-Chi the
Yeah.
movie? Where the
That's
rings?
what I was thinking. I was thinking that, and I was thinking like I remember Sonic or no Shadow has his amulets that he breaks off.
yeah,
And,
yeah.
he gets very strong when he does that.
Yeah,
apparently,
those limit him, don't
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because wasn't he created?
He was created, but I don't remember the exact story of like the rings. But I remember that he had something with rings. I just don't remember the details.
In his game, he took them off, and then the game ended that way, but it was such a cliffhanger. But he just took them off. Spoiler alert. He took them off, and he just started like doing his thing, beating up a bunch of dark copies of him.
I was gonna say spoiler. The game's been out for like 20 years.
If you haven't played it,
haven't
not many
played it.
people play that one, dude.
No, Reggie's in the middle of his session.
It's
on
an
that
underrated
too.
one, I feel.
Bro, wait, was that Shadow the Hedgehog game?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You
you
can
know what?
drive the motorcycle.
Yep, I did want to play it,
wait.
but
Was that
yeah.
Sonic 2?
Nope. He got his own
that
spin-off
one's
game.
Sonic. He got his
I
own.
forgot.
He
I
can
didn't
shoot
play
at
that one.
guns.
Yeah, I didn't play that one either. That one actually, I did want to, but since I was a kid and I didn't always.
Was that still
I didn't have money.
GameCube?
Yeah, it was GameCube, PS2, I think Xbox. That's why I really wanted it, but I just never had
Yeah.
money, and then I just forgot about it as time went on.
I wish I had money as a kid, dude. Thank God I did it, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm thinking of the decisions I make
That's
now,
funny.
and I'm like, yeah.
Thank God I did it.
Yeah. You know what? Super proud of my niece because unlike most of us, whenever we had money as kids, her ass saves them. Like she's
That's
like,
awesome.
I said the same thing else. She's like, no, I don't ever want to be broke. I was like,
Oh my God.
I was
How old
like-
is she?
she's like 8, 9.
Not gonna lie, my niece Jade was like that too.
I was like, dude, I hope they keep that mentality when they get older because they're gonna start wanting stuff. Like I know it's all good intentions now.
Speaking of kids with money, have you guys seen that show on Netflix where there's these kids in Japan that are getting filmed to do errands?
No.
Like children that are like 5, 9,
Okay.
even 8, they're being filmed and they're doing day-to-day errands.
Like a documentary type deal?
I don't know if it's
Or
documentary
like,
type.
yeah,
They're just
yeah.
they're just recording their day-to-day lives.
Mhm.
So like they're gonna go to the store get eggs.
Yeah.
They're gonna go to the store get medicine.
Okay, that's so
It's on
random.
Netflix right now.
That's so is it? So there's no narrative. It's just literally.
Is it
There's narrative,
Oh,
but
I'm just like, yeah. I
it's
was
just
like,
odd that you're seeing kids that
Oh.
are like 5 or 6
Being raised to
going
run errands.
to the store to do
oh,
errands
by themselves.
by themselves.
Yeah.
There's obviously a film crew,
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah,
You
who's
know,
recording them?
So it's set up.
Yeah.
so it's set up, but still,
It's just
at that
simulating.
age,
Like,
You know what? That
we weren't
sounds
doing
like-
that.
I was gonna say no. we weren't doing that. But
We were watching
We
cartoons.
didn't have the technology for that.
not
To
even
walk
that.
to the store?
Our parents
No,
wouldn't
no,
allow that.
No, what he's talking about.
recording. Like, no,
Yeah,
no.
I mean like.
Well, no, I don't
How
think.
young are we talking?
My mom
Like,
never sent me to the grocery store.
Yeah, I
so-
think it's more of like the fact that we're going to errands off in the street, away from home by myself, with
walking away.
Yeah,
then
like,
with your
we
5-year-old
especially we didn't have
brother or
a
sister.
fucking cell phone back then. So I'm like, literally, if I walk
It's
down the
It's
block,
Japan too. People are respectful in Japan.
You know,
hey,
I don't
murders
know,
happen
like,
everywhere. So
but
I'm just
How
saying.
many
Alright,
times did you?
no
How many
crime.
times did you go to the gas station? Like I
Never.
went plenty of times.
I was never allowed. Nope. I'd
walked to the
get
gas
my
station
ass.
when
out.
I would walk to the corner store.
So I would
Yeah,
try
It's like
to.
a 5-minute walk.
But I
I
had
had
to
doing
get-
it when I was young too.
I had to do it when I got to a certain age.
But we
When
were
they
like,
felt
what?
You knew a
10,
route.
11?
You knew a good
Oh.
route.
I always knew the route, but I already
And
knew
you're
if I
fast.
I went that route, I
You're
got
fast.
fucked up.
But we were like what, 10, 11?
Yeah.
You know, what? Right after elementary school, we'd walk to the store.
Yeah,
Get chips.
when I was like
Yeah.
after 10, maybe 12,
I remember-
that was like okay.
Yeah, I remember walking. Not with you, but with you, Bo.
He pointed at Cheeto.
Mm-hmm.
At you though.
Yeah.
When you guys moved over to Greenfield, there was that one around the corner.
When we
And
went to
then,
Greenfield, the city of Greenfield.
Mm-hmm. When you lived over there,
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you did.
And then-
Oh yeah, the gas.
The gas station.
Yeah.
in the corner.
and then from
But that was like 12 years old.
we walked from
12, 13.
we walked from even Jonathan's house
Yeah.
to McDonald's. I mean,
Chickens.
that was an uphill, but
You guys remember the ABC store?
That was before we turned 15. For sure.
yeah, I used to go to the
Jonathan
gas
moved over
station
there?
on Greenfield, 9th and Greenfield, right next to the fire department. That's the one I used to go to all the time.
Wait.
Oh, by your house. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh no, I'm thinking
the
of something
Speedway.
else.
Yeah.
The
That-
Speedway
yeah.
gas station?
Yep. Oh, that's right. There was a firehouse right over there.
And then when we got out of school, there was another one on what's
Out of school.
what street was that?
There's another one on that. Wait, you said 9th and Greenfield? Yeah, that's the 9th and Greenfield is the Speedway,
Yeah.
and then there's another corner store
Ninth
like
and National.
on National.
That's what I'm thinking about. Yeah.
No, I don't
We'd
think
go to that. I'd go to that one too.
I never.
Get
Yeah.
some goodies.
Yeah, I went there in middle school too.
Oh, that's
I
right.
walked there.
That's right. You guys did go to Bruce. In middle school.
And then
I dipped.
Yeah, they took you away from us.
I did. I couldn't
But
stay with
I
the cool kids. I had to go to an all boys school.
I saw him again though.
In high school.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. That's what was so.
Yeah, you forgot.
That was
You went
so
to high
good.
school together?
So, to be fair,
I went to middle school with Richie for like
I
6
didn't forget.
months.
I meant. Yeah, me too. For about that time, I only saw him like once though.
Yeah, no, he was in my
it was
building.
it was so cool. Whenever I got to that
He just
school, I was
moved,
like,
he
oh,
moved
that's
back
so-
from Texas.
Weren't you?
He came in,
You
did
were
like
in
20
elementary school
packets
still?
in 6 months, and graduated.
I don't know. What grade were you in?
That's hilarious.
I know. I was like, God damn.
I think I was
He
in
wasn't
fifth.
in that
I think I was
building,
in
right?
fifth.
No, yeah, he
I was
was
in
in
fifth.
fifth.
You were in sixth.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, you
I was
were
in
fifth.
7th, I think.
Oh, he was
No,
in
it's,
seventh.
so then maybe he was there then.
No, I think you were in sixth.
Nah,
I was in fifth.
he wasn't. He wasn't at that.
I only saw him like from a distance. Hey, Richard.
I remember I saw Watch It when I was a little kid. At,
Oh,
at,
dang! I
UCC.
forgot. Yeah.
Watch it!
Yeah,
I saw it.
Watch it as one of
I
our.
did
Watch his Pressie's brother. The older brother.
He was the biggest kid in his class.
Oh, Watch It. Watch It was always like. To me, at least as a kid, because I was always smaller, he's like he just had like a big presence. I'm not saying he was fat.
It's because he worked out, dude.
I don't
Yeah.
remember. Like, I don't remember. I just remember
He
as
was
a
a fucking middle school.
I remember as a little kid just always thinking like him and Chavita.
Chava, too.
Yeah, Chava, another
They
of
all
my
did.
cousins.
Ugo.
Yeah, they all
Juanito.
Ugo.
Juanito was
Nando.
always.
These are all
Juanito.
cousins.
That's right. They all lifted junior.
They all
Junior lifted weights
junior.
too.
Again, I was like, that's when I was going to your
And they were
house
all
Pressy,
taking
the
like
time, and
protein
they would
shakes
just
and
show
creatine
up.
and stuff.
So, yeah, they had a
Good for
gym
them.
upstairs. Remember? I think I almost bust my shit at your house when there was a gym upstairs in Nando's.
I remember our gym was in the attic at times.
Yeah, it was
and it was against the elements, like hot,
It
cold.
was hot as hell up there.
It was really
But
warm.
you just
It
go
was-
through it.
you just
It was a
got out.
small room, but you just did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had
I think
had everything.
you got into it. I mean,
I
so,
used
was
Remember
it
one
Cesar?
time we worked out
Jose.
at your place, and you had the strobe light in the room.
I remember my show. Yeah, I remember the strobe light.
And then you
I thought it was
turned it
a good
on
hit.
while our workout session. We worked out with the strobe light
Yeah.
for a second.
I don't remember
That's
that.
badass.
What the fuck?
I remember that.
This was
I
before
bought-
dubstep.
I bought that.
Get your heart really going.
No, because you couldn't see anything.
Hell no.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It's a
No, I
strobe
never.
light.
Is this
I
flash?
only worked out once.
You're literally just trying to not.
Yeah, for a while it was a mecca.
You're just literally not trying to fall because it's so hard to
And
look
then when
at any
Watch
location.
and Chava moved out, they took the gym to their place.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah,
where you
and
worked
they had it on
out.
14th.
Oh, that's right. Chava did live there for like a.
It was like a 14th.
That was like a
It
minute.
was like it was in 2005.
Damn, you're the Xbox 360 came out.
Who was I just talking to about that system?
Hold on, dude. We never got to
Oh.
ask me about my superpowers.
Oh damn! Talk about tangent. Anyways, yeah.
Honestly, I think I would like to have the Flash's powers.
All
Super
right.
speed. Either
That is sick.
It was tough between that or Spider-Man. Spider-Man's awesome too.
Spider-Man.
That's a really good one.
Those are, I've always liked like the super athletic
You know why?
superpowers.
What the hell was that? I don't know.
I
I was like, okay.
heard that in the background. Oh, it's giving me a theme song.
I was like,
I'll explain it in a sec. Hold on.
I get a theme song. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that was real
It's like
random. My bad.
it's like me just pulling strings on a guitar. Ding, ding,
Hey,
ding.
did you
The
actually
high
win?
pitched one.
Halftime.
Man, my weakness.
Yeah.
Man.
Flash's weakness is kind of shit. He doesn't have a really.
I was gonna say, what's his real weakness?
He doesn't really have a weakness. I mean, if he doesn't eat, or I guess
I was gonna say,
he's got no friction. He's flat.
It's almost like Rigi. I have to consistently eat. I have to be healthy.
You know.
Honestly, I think
You're a hater for that one.
Yo, you're sucked.
I think my super weakness would be. Damn, what the hell would it be?
You know what? It could still be food related. I think you
Think
have
about
to.
mind games.
You know what's hilarious? I think you have to actually eat way more to sustain like even an average amount of speed.
I was gonna say either.
Like you have to eat a lot, but
I
the
was
problem is then it's a chore then, because now you have to eat. If you don't eat enough, you don't have as much speed.
I would say
Oh,
it doesn't work for like something like your random weakness.
Oh,
Like it
right.
doesn't work after 12 or something. I don't know.
You know what?
Like-
You know what I laugh is that your speed depends on your diet.
Oh.
Wouldn't that be interesting? Like, say you have like a cheat day,
I'm
and
just-
then you notice
I just
you're
can't-
slower.
I just can't think of a weakness really.
That's why it's always funny.
Um,
That's why I'm like, you know what? Everyone always has a superpower, but nobody ever thinks like, all right, but we don't really have the power to like, all right, I'm never gonna take damage, I'm never gonna do anything, or like I'm never gonna be hurt. But if you were to read that on paper or a movie,
I
it's
guess
boring.
you know what a weakness could be. What is for the Flash is that if he goes too fast, he fucks up the space
Yeah,
time
but
continuum.
then that's more of a consequence, not so much a weakness. Because that thing, he could do that as a villain, and just that's not even a weakness. That's just a fucking. I have access to this pistol that nobody has access to. I can undo the fact that your dad came out of his dad's dick. That's what I can do. Like,
yeah, I don't know.
I'd say like honestly with you, probably with that one, I would probably do.
It doesn't work in the cold.
It wears out your body. Like you
I
have.
I decay
Just
faster.
think of one.
Oh, we'll just
I was
say
gonna
that.
say, you say like think of like if you were like a speed runner, like you have to take care of your legs more, like a normal person.
I'm trying to
Think
think.
about mine. Think about the mind games.
But the mind games.
Mhm.
Well, the mind game, what the fuck? It was like it's all mental game. Everyone can get that shit better. I was like, it's
Who
gotta be
knows?
legit, like a kryptonite,
Who knows?
like some sort of kryptonite. Oh, let's just say maybe.
Maybe sometimes you just need a proper villain.
I think
Or
having
maybe you need a-
having a limit might be
I-
the best kryptonite.
I think for you is you need to recharge from the sun. Like you're good, but if you don't get enough sunlight, it does affect your speed, kind of like Superman. But like it's a little bit like Superman's, but like at nighttime, you're not capable to be as fast, and it's more of like a battery at night. Like you have it charged up from the day, and during the day you're like at your fastest because you can go and then get charged up again. That's cool, you know. But then if you ever go nighttime, you're just kind of using whatever you got left from the day.
Okay.
The only thing is, like, say you have to really do a bunch of shit, then you're fucked because you're like, all right, I need to figure out how to recharge, but now I can't because
Yeah, so I guess it's kind of something like I
It-
said, like it doesn't,
like
it's not as powerful after.
yeah,
by
it's still
nighttime.
and it still can be fucking powerful as shit. Maybe like again an alternative like Spider-Man technically can't
But-
make a web shooter,
So it's like a battery at that point, like at nighttime.
you're a
it's like
battery. Doesn't mean like you can't say if you're this like comic book, you could think of a way to help recharge yourself, maybe solar powered, some bullshit. I don't know,
Mhm.
something like that. But like by default, your power alone, that is a weakness. Like
I like it.
see, that's what I
I
said.
need the sun.
See, I like
or
that.
I'm stronger in the sun.
Yeah, you're strong in the sun, but it's also good to recharge. I always thought of another thing for you is if you're fast enough, you can just run to a different time zone that has already hit sunlight.
What if your superpower is to convince people to do things?
Oh man.
Dude, Mr. Purple,
That's evil.
that's a thing.
I just saw Jessica
Yup.
something. He talks to people and they have to do
Yeah.
what he does.
It's-
anyone.
On Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
It was,
That's
what-
messed up.
What's the show? Is it?
It's Jessica Jones.
There you go.
It was
Jessica
a-
Jones. I
They
don't know if it's on Netflix
just used him in
anymore,
the
actually.
comics. Kingpin.
Might be on Marvel then.
Kingpin
On the-
actually found out he
Disney.
can make people remember shit they've forgotten. So say you got like amnesia,
Yeah.
like you don't remember your family or nothing, but the memories are in there. They just found on the comics that using him to like tell people, remember.
Kingpin?
No, Kingpin kidnapped him
Yeah.
for some reason because he's trying to use his powers. He just has him in a tube. He's like, "Yeah, keep me locked up in here." I was just like seeing a random video about how he's fucking up Daredevil right now. Apparently, some magic Muju got Kingpin to forget Daredevil was Matt Murdock.
Oh.
Yeah, so same thing for his wife or something. Forgot something. So that's when he found out. Oh, I can. He was like, "Oh, I can use this guy's ability to fucking get me to remember stuff." He was like. He told him, make me remember whatever it is. And then he remembered everything from, like, apparently when
Oh.
he knew, like, Daredevil. And now, since he knows everything, and apparently he's, like, the mayor. It's still definitely evil, but, like, publicly good, like a Lex Luthor sometimes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna fuck up Matt Murdock.
Well, technically, Poison Ivy can do the same thing.
Oh,
Except
well,
not-
Marvel. Like I said, Marvel, DC. But I meant, like, that's just funny how
Not- obviously, look, you know, like know their entire background.
Oh yeah.
That's
She,
right.
she,
I forgot
she can
about
just
that.
make people do whatever she wants.
And
All she needs is
there's
a
so many
kiss or
fucking-
whatever
that's
potion
right.
she wants.
She does. Well,
Yeah.
it won't work if they don't breathe. But this dude
So-
is just in there.
Yeah, yes. With her, she has to make a special concoction to convince Superman.
Yeah, I was like, she has
Like,
to do something stronger.
She has
for...
a limit. This guy doesn't seem like he does.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, his is just on. He apparently he can't control it. It's like if you're nearby me, I have immediate influence. That's so fucking scary. Because he can fuck up. There's like almost nobody he can't.
Yeah, Superman is a pretty big dude to take down. I'm sure you can do
Oh
it.
yeah.
Like I said, the
Because
one...
he's already been like controlled already.
Yeah.
Plenty of times.
Yeah, yeah.
At the end of the day,
Maybe he's just weak.
He has a lot of weaknesses.
Maybe he's just
Yeah.
weak.
at the end of the
He's lucky
day,
he's got a
Let's
squad.
see him try that against Batman.
You know what's funny?
I'm saying he's lucky he's got a squad, dude.
Dude, somebody sent me a video where it's like the Justice League. They did like the old school like meme-ish type thing where they took like the JLAs and they put them in cuts and they're like, all right guys, let's talk about who's gonna lead the Justice League. It was like Batman leading this meeting. With all of them looked like JLA guys and like. They're like, all right, the Lantern showed up, the old school, Superman, the Flash. Like, all right, how are you doing this? He's like, well, I literally pay for everything. He's like, I pay for the tower, I pay for the building. We're complaining about who's going to be in charge of it. I finance everything.
He does.
So he's like,
He says
like,
it a lot.
yeah. And then the other guys are like, hold on. If we're doing it about money, man. I was like, hey, I make money too. He's like, dude, I could buy your job right now. You would work for me in an hour. I was like, okay, what do we do about powers? And then Superman's like, oh, well then it'd be me. I was like, Batman's like, dude, there's kryptonite. He was like, you have kryptonite. Yeah, but you know that's not common. He's like, man, I find that in cereal boxes at this point nowadays. And Superman's like, okay, I'm not gonna lie, it has actually posed quite a problem in late years. So I was like, okay, that's kind of funny. Point is, they were just like going back and forth in this bullshit, and they're like, okay, so Batman, you think you're so good? Like, they're like, you got the powers, you got the money, or he's like, it does not matter powers. Like, oh, what about Wonder Woman? They're like, okay, what about her? Like, well, she's got no weaknesses technically, and she's all good. And Batman's like, come on, guys, come on. And they're like, what? They're like, she's a woman. And then it cuts to Robin, and then it cuts to Robin just next scene. He's like, so how did it go? And then it cuts back to Batman crying. I didn't want to be a part of their group anyways.
Damn.
I was like, I don't know who sent me that video, but it was fucking stupid. I started like, what the fuck?
That was on YouTube?
Yeah, I think if I find the video, I'll send it to you guys. I thought it was just stupid. It was like meme-ish, like how the Spider-Man's like pointing at each other thing. I was like, that was fucking funny.
You know, that other suggestion, Spider-Man, though, that's a really cool power, too.
man.
Spider-Man is Ultra
Yeah,
Instinct.
I was going to say it. That's why I was like, Ultra Instinct.
Yeah.
That's what I was doing.
You know what's fun? Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude, it's basically it.
You sound like an '80s piano.
Yeah, cause I thought he was doing that. Like,
I was trying to scare you.
What the fuck is that?
I thought he was doing the Lean On Me song. Oh no, what's the other one? What's the one I'm thinking about? Take On Me.
Oh, when he was doing like I have a puppets type thing with his hands. So I was thinking of NSYNC like no strings attached. I was like, what the fuck is
I
that?
thought he was doing Take
That is
On Me.
basically Ultra Instinct, though.
No.
Yeah,
you know what's fun?
Spider-Man's awesome, but I think
Spider-
Super Speed is...
Yeah, Super Speed would probably outbeat Spider Sense. Only just because he could probably hit him, slap his ass fast. Well, not that. Beat his ass before he could even react to one of them.
Yeah, there's no competition.
slap his ass.
One punch from the Flash
Slap his
would
ass.
destroy Spider-Man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, true. I mean, he is about as strong as Captain America, but Captain America is just a stronger human. You can definitely push past the
I
superhuman.
don't know, man. I
aspect.
think Spider-Man beats Captain America in strength.
Oh, he probably does actually.
You think so?
I think he does.
So.
They always kind of just show it like evenly. They more like show like they have enough strength to like throw
Black
each other.
Panther can take down
Oh
Captain America. He has.
yeah. Dude, he's essentially
I don't think Black
superhuman.
Panther can take down.
He
I
has-
think it gotta be a
he-
great fight.
No,
Black
he took
Panther
the-
versus
he-
Spider-Man.
He took that flower in the movie,
Yeah, 'cause
but
he got, like, super speed
he actually
and-
does have enhanced physical traits, not just the suit.
We talking about
Black Panther.
Black Panther.
Yeah, so he
Yeah.
literally has his own version of essentially a super serum on a
Yeah.
bunch of shit. It's
He-
just not Captain
He gets
America.
faster, stronger, he can jump higher.
They wrote that dude to be also badass.
Yeah. So him and versus Spider-Man. That would be.
That'd be-
I think Spider-Man might still win just based on the Ultra Instincts. However, essentially, Black Panther is like Batman with as far as gadgets. Like that motherfucker is just as smart as Batman. Detective skills as well.
I think he has better combative skills.
Yeah, I think he. Oh, you know what? That's a good one.
Black Panther.
That's a good one because I
He's
don't
a
know.
warrior.
Yeah,
Then Spider-Man?
Batman's a master in every like martial.
Oh,
art.
Batman? You saying Black Panther?
I was gonna
versus
say,
Batman?
yeah, I was gonna
Oh,
say. I
that's
said
it?
they're like a comparison because Black Panther has like all the gadgets as fuck because of vibranium,
Yeah.
so he can definitely like attain somebody like or detain someone like Spider-Man, and probably can deal with someone like that. And he's already.
I think Spider-Man can take down Batman.
Oh yeah, not the second time. If he managed to survive the first time, if it was a one-on-one death battle,
Probably
Spider-Man
not.
would
Maybe
win.
learn.
Spider-Man would win just because like if Batman was coming into coming into a fight hot and didn't realize about his spider senses, he would lose. But if Batman came back at it based on plot armor, pretty much, which is like he always wins, Batman figures out.
Yeah, because every time you meet somebody new, he always gets his butt beat.
Yeah, he
Oh,
does.
that's
I mean,
bad.
he is still human. Like I
Yeah.
said, so the fact that he survived enough to come back and now he's a threat, like that just means you needed to kill him right away. You know,
Yeah.
that's what makes Batman badass on that one. But yeah. Well, that was good. That was good. Interesting superpowers.
I like it.
You too.
It's fun.
Ryuji's flight. I hope you're more susceptible to airplane attacks while you're up
Hey,
there.
I didn't say I was perfect.
No, you know what?
I
can
just
think of
said superpowers were just
I can
fine.
think of a perfect weakness for his thing.
He's blind.
No,
if
the perfect weakness is
no,
what I
he can-
said.
he can get
you
blown-
just need to, you
No.
just need to get it through your head.
No, you know
that
what? Perfect
you don't
one.
like it.
This is better.
And you're hating
This
on
is
it.
better. He's super light in the air, so like winds can fuck him up.
Yeah,
He
no,
can
I
fly.
don't think so.
But the only way he can counter
that's not,
it is he's
that's
got to wear
not a
heavy
good
weights.
kryptonite.
He's got to wear heavy weights.
It's not
Like
a
I
good
said, so he can
kryptonite.
stabilize better. But like I said, if he gets like a storm, he can literally fucking just go with the
Damn,
thing like a
Reggie.
kite.
So
He
okay.
can still fly.
He's
How do you feel
upset.
about that?
I don't know, dude.
Oh,
I
as a
don't
weakness?
understand why he's
He's
upset
super light.
about
As
my
a weakness,
kryptonite.
what if someone
He didn't
someone
like it.
I know. I don't understand why.
Yeah,
What was your kryptonite again?
Yeah.
You have to.
He has to be a healthy
I just have to be.
individual.
I just have to
Be in shape what he
recover.
is now?
Recover in order to fly again.
He needs to recover in order to fly. So what's the
All right.
limit?
all right.
Like health wise.
Oh my god!
You know.
No,
Just
also too, like if they're managed to take your shoes off, you can't. You gotta do it with shoes.
Oh no,
Can't
that
grab
is
your
no, that's
shoes
a video game. That's right.
They don't-
He can only fly because he has like wings on these wing shoes. Mario in Mario 64, he can only fly with the hat. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be a better weakness.
I think the better.
Regis would be earrings.
I think he has to fly naked. That's the only way it works. He has
Wow.
to be naked.
You have to fly.
Hey, as long as I can land somewhere with my clothes on.
Yeah, dude,
No, that's all you can do.
You
That's
can't carry
it.
a backpack.
Once you get past it, it's all good.
You can't carry a backpack either.
I'll have different locations of where I can.
That's a great.
Yeah, you can't travel with luggage.
You have to be completely naked. You can have your earrings on.
This dude can only fucking fly to the grocery store and like plan clothes in other locations. He's gonna have like
Wow.
Spider-Man stashes.
I don't know
of
if that's
clothes.
worth it,
He's
man.
gonna have cash. He's gonna have to have cash
Bro,
boxes
bro,
I
everywhere.
that's
guess if
not
I
worth-
want to go to a different country, I guess it's worth it. I know I want to
But I'm just saying, dude, you gotta be like naked across the ocean. Dude's just
You gotta shove your credit cards up your ass.
dude's gonna mail it and it's gonna show up when he gets there.
No sweater through Alaska.
Oh, that's
Dude,
fucking.
I don't know. I don't know. I like the
Right.
superpower.
You don't want the superpower anymore?
Through Antarctica. No sweater.
It's your shorter distance.
You can wear gloves and socks.
Yeah, you gotta go
A
around
naked
the
guy
world.
flying with gloves on.
And socks.
Dude, he looked like a naked, like Mickey Mouse. Oh, what the fuck?
Doesn't Mickey Mouse have clothes?
He only, yeah, he does.
I don't think
got
he's
pants.
naked.
Yeah,
He's
he's
got,
got
like-
he's wearing shorts.
So you still think you want those powers then?
I don't know if I do, man.
Oh
Like
man,
I said, man, if I travel to a different country, yeah, it's worth it. I don't know if it's worth it around here.
the fuck are gonna stay in that country? They're gonna know you just as well over there. Like here,
Yeah, they're gonna see you just
flying naked. He's just gonna keep. He's
You
gonna
guys
be
saw that, right?
There's gonna be a naked nomad flying
That's
running
right.
across country.
You see when he lands in Germany, like
It's like
you
it's
guys
like
see
people
him, right?
record it, but
There's
they're
a
like,
naked
nah,
man
that's a
here.
fake video.
Bro, you know that's like such a hippie power ability. Like I don't believe in luggage. I just go and pick up shit. I just
Hey, no money.
I don't even buy anything anyway.
I don't buy anything.
No wallets.
He's the flying golden boy. I just go to the place and get jobs.
But you can't fly to bed.
You know what's funny? He just flies normally to a town, just makes life there for
You
a year,
gotta
and then he's
walk
like,
the
all right, I'm
entire
done.
time.
He's like, all right, I'm done with my time here.
At
Just
your
gets
job.
naked on a roof and just like start over.
He causes chaos before he leaves.
Yeah,
And he
and
flies away naked.
You know, this sounds like a gag character. You know,
Dude,
like,
this sounds like, you know what, Regent? You might have just made the best funny short story I could ever think of.
Yeah.
You know, be the flying nomad, flying naked nomad.
no luggage.
No luggage, please.
No backpack.
That'll be the name of the first book. No luggage. Hopefully, somewhat soon, if depending on how this one goes. Talk to you guys later.
Peace.